The truth about the Maya civilizations, 16 million people, shocking new study explained. Have you ever imagined what life looked like 1400 years ago, deep in the forest of Central America? What if I told you that a new scientific study has just revealed something mind blowing? The Maya civilization, one of the most mysterious ancient societies, had a population of 16 million people at its peak. Yes, you heard that right, 16 million. That is twice the population of modern day New York City. So, how did researchers suddenly uncover this shocking truth? Today, we are diving deep into how the Maya reached this population, how they suddenly collapsed, and what this new discovery means for us today. Stay tuned, the truth is far more surprising than you think. Who were the Mayas? Before understanding this new discovery, let's quickly understand who the Maya were. The Maya lived in parts of Mexico, Guatemala, Belize, Honduras, and El Salvador. They were masters of mathematics, astronomy, architecture, and calendar system. They built massive pyramids, wrote thousands of hieroglyphs, and developed one of the most advanced civilizations in the ancient world. But here's something people often forget: the Maya civilization was not a single empire, it was a collection of city states, each with its own rulers and identity. Cities like Tikal, Karakol, Palenque, Calacum were the New Yorks of their time, bustling, powerful, and culturally rich. But for years, scientists believed the population was much smaller until now. The revolutionary laser technology. So, how did researchers suddenly discover millions more people? The answer is a game changing technology called LiDAR, light detection and ranging. This is the same technology used in self driving cars. LiDAR shoots laser beams from an aircraft towards the ground. The beam passes through dense jungle, hits the surface, bounces back, and creates a 3D map of everything hidden beneath the trees. And when scientists scanned the Maya lowlands, they were shocked. They found thousands of undiscovered buildings, hidden pyramids, massive highways, complex canals, gigantic farmlands. All of this was invisible under the jungle for centuries. With this new data, researchers updated their calculations. The result was unbelievable. The Maya population wasn't for 5 or 10 million, it was 16 million people during the late classic period AD 600 to 900. This was not just a civilization, it was a megacity spread across the jungles. What 16 million means? To understand how massive this is, let's compare. New York City today, 8 million. Maya civilization at its peak, 16 million. That's two times of New York City in a time with no modern tools. Imagine the buildings: pyramids taller than 20-story buildings, water reservoirs bigger than football stadiums, a road network stretching hundreds of kilometers, a food system feeding millions, all with stone tools. So, how did they manage this? Because the Maya were incredibly smart, they created advanced farming techniques, raised fields, terracing, irrigation systems. They transformed the jungle into farmland. Massive road networks called Sagbiob. These roads connected cities far apart. Sophisticated water engineering. They stored rainwater for months, used canals, and built ponds. Some of their water systems were so advanced that scientists call them ancient hydraulic cities. Daily life in a 16 million population civilization. Let's imagine what life looked like back then. Markets filled with traders selling cacao, salt, jade, and obsidian. Astronomers studying stars to predict seasons. scribes writing hieroglyphs on stone tables, farmers cultivating maize, beans, squash, and chili, temples filled with rituals and ceremonies, large stadiums where people watched Mesoamerican ball games. This was sophisticated society, not a primitive jungle tribe. It was a civilization bursting with culture, science, politics, and large scale economy. If they were so advanced, why did they collapse? This is the big question. How does a civilization of 16 million people simply disappear? Scientists believe the collapse was caused by a combination of factors. 1. Extreme droughts. Climate patterns changed. The Maya depended on rain, and when it stopped, everything fell apart. 2. Overpopulation. 16 million people required huge amounts of food. As the population grew, resources became strained. 3. Warfare between cities. Like rival nations, Maya city states fought for power. Continuous wars weakened the entire society. 4. Political and social breakdown. Rulers demanded too much labor and taxes for building massive monuments. People revolted, cities were abandoned. 5. Environmental damage. Deforestation increased, soil quality dropped, water systems broke down. The result, by around AD 900, many major Maya cities were empty. The once booming civilization collapsed into silence. But here's the twist: the Maya people never disappeared. Their descendants still live across Central America with rich traditions. What this new discovery teaches us: this study doesn't just tell us about the past, it gives us a warning for the future. The Maya reached great heights because of innovation, engineering, community organization, but they collapsed because of climate change, overpopulation, environmental degradation, political conflicts. Sound familiar? Our modern world faces similar challenges. This new discovery tells us that even the most advanced societies can collapse if they push nature too far or fail to adapt. We must learn from the Mayas' rise and their fall. Conclusion: the discovery that the Maya civilization had 16 million people is not just a number, it rewrites history. It shows how powerful, intelligent, and complex ancient humans really were. A jungle, once believed to be empty, actually hid an entire world, a world of cities, roads, farms, and millions of lives. And all of it is being rediscovered today thanks to a beam of light from the sky. If you want more such mind blowing stories about lost civilizations, science, and history, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. And remember, sometimes the biggest secrets are hidden right beneath our feet.